Teaching is a family tradition for Jalen Bridgeforth.
I've always been really passionate about education. I come from a family full of educators. My mom's a teacher, my brother's a teacher, my sister-in-law's a teacher, my grandmother's a teacher.
This Morgan State University senior majoring in elementary education is about to become the first in her family, though, to get a teaching degree. The path to her teaching career hasn't been easy.
I was completely unprepared for how challenging it would be, not as much as like the course material, but just financially. As far as tuition requirements, not being able to work during your internship, transportation to and from your placement every single day, it became a really hard financial strain on me and my family. And I don't want anyone else to ever have to feel that strain.
Morgan State's teaching program enrollment is up a bit, but statewide it's down about 30%. And the teacher shortfall isn't limited to those just coming into the pipeline.
We have a lot of teachers who are now leaving the profession. So there has been a decline in those entering the teacher pipeline, and there's also been an increase in the number of resignations and people who leave. So that is what has created this current situation that has brought us close to crisis proportions.
In Annapolis this week, testimony before the Senate Education, Energy, and the Environment Committee on a plan by the Moore administration to tackle the teacher shortage problem.
If we do not solve the educator shortage crisis, it will not be possible to continue providing the level of education that our residents have come to expect in a state that deeply values education. And it will not, frankly, be possible to adequately implement the blueprint as the legislature has laid out.
The governor is asking the legislature to approve the Maryland Educator Shortage Act of 2023. Among its provisions, it expands and revises the currently underutilized Teaching Fellows for Maryland program, which provides scholarship money for a promise to teach in Maryland classrooms. It creates a grant program to local school systems, colleges, and universities, as well as alternative teacher preparation programs for the creation of Grow Your Own teacher programs. And it creates a program to provide stipends to student teachers up to $20,000. Among those encouraging lawmakers to support the plan, Jalen Bridgeforth.
A stipend would mean that I would be able to afford the $30 Ubers I take to and from my internship every day. I would be able to afford groceries to pack a lunch with me so I wouldn't have to wait until 7 p.m. when my university dining hall opens to have my first meal of the day. A favorable report on this bill means that people like me that have a desire to educate the children of Maryland can achieve that dream, that we can help people become more than their circumstances.
Other provisions of the governor's plan include a requirement for colleges and universities with teacher programs to develop specific goals for recruitment and retention of student teachers, and a requirement that the State Department of Education create a dashboard so that the public can track educator shortages and the impact they have on schools around the state. I'm Sue Copen for State Circle.